Hey, we're back. This.
The way that you act and the things that you do are their own way of deciding who your character is,
Absolutely.
especially on the ending, right? Because the end, which you don't know about, but the ending that you choose is based on an action that you make, and you have that ultimate control.
And that's why I think I mentioned it before. I had such a hard time killing all the people in the Firelink Shrine in the third one. My buddy was like, "Yeah, do it. You get really good stuff." End of the game, I didn't see a reason not to, but I just had such remorse with doing it. It's like that's not how I had played my character at all throughout the game. But I did it anyway because I was like, I'm gonna start a new game plus anyway. And
Yeah, when you talk to them too, you kind of like you feel who they are, and sometimes they say things too. They'll say things like why, or
yeah,
that was, or they'll make you feel bad because they won't understand why you're attacking them.
Quit it! I've got a boss up ahead. Don't you know I have to save all my laugh? Gosh, lost to the naked undead over here. Phew. Retrieved all my meager souls. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
I like too that this game is like very unmerciful. It'll just be like, oh, you're fighting a boss? Well, here, fight all these things on the way to the boss first.
And this isn't like a thing that you can run past like I did earlier. I was like, oh, well, I just want to go run past all these guys and get to where I was. I don't think I could. Maybe I could.
Actually, you can run past these guys, but it's
harder to run
risky.
Past that night, or
well, no, actually, the nights do not too hard. What's hard about these guys is that they'll randomly start because some of them come out of that passageway, and they will they'll block your path, which is kind of interesting. But not every time, just some of the time. And so, yeah, wow.
Look at you.
I saw you from a ways off.
Fancy pants.
Now don't die to this guy.
Thanks for the encouraging words.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, you buddy. Coaching you through this. My words of encouragement are don't. Wow, that was amazing. Yeah. And that's why you're the chosen undead, right?
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write chosen one, get it tattooed across my shoulders.
See you.
See me. Witness. Witness me. It's dark in here. Wish I had a torch or flashlight or something.
Creepy.
What is that? Can't target it. That's a good sign. Oh, it's a dude in a box.
Dude in a box. Dude in a barrel.
That's just randomly weird. Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Right on. Speaking of D&D and barrels, Travis, do you want to tell our adoring public why you have chosen to outlaw all barrels of any type in any of your D&D games ever?
Oh, yeah. So, once upon a time, I was DMing my brother, and he said that he carries a barrel around on him, so I said, that's all right. And he fell into a boiling mud or something, and that erupted around him. And because I didn't want his character to die right away, I said that he could hide inside of it, and it saved him from a bunch of damage. So ever since then, he's said that barrels are completely OP, and now he wants to use barrels for everything.
And it's to the detriment of all of his other players ever.
Yeah. So now I've completely banned. Yeah, he wants to use it for literally every single thing. And he basically considers them to be super shields because of that one time I let him go.
We need to traverse the river. Oh, good. I brought 6 barrels, everybody.
Yeah, it's like, where are you carrying 6 barrels?
He's a dwarf. He can't be encumbered. It's fine.
Yeah. And so I have just banned all barrels. It's not an elegant solution. It's just more of for comedic reasons, just because it's funny to me now.
Comedic to who?
To me.
Oh.
To me, that's all that matters. Don't you understand?
I'm getting there. Oh, fuck. Ah, Jesus.
So now who's this guy? He's in prison.
Oh, does he have a lock on his thing? I have a prison key. Let's talk to him first.
Still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
I like his armor.
Oh, I just do it. Go me, buddy. This is very nice. It reminds me of that armor in Monster Hunter. The Rathios? Or the one that's like got a shovel head T-Rex? Anyway.
Uragan.
No,
right?
not the
No?
Uragan. He rolls up into a ball.
Oh, that's that.
This is the guy who's like in the sand and anyway.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate
I like his voice.
Mm-hmm.
and I guarantee a reward. Only later. Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
That's fine, but where do I meet you? Alright, I don't want to be...
It's-
I am free. Now, I can get back to work.
Ooh.
So he's from Karim, which is another land that must exist somewhere. So this world is getting quite large from all these different lands that we've heard about.
Mm-hmm.
And yet we only ever explore Lordran. Lordran? Yeah.
Sure. Maybe they're setting themselves up for a franchise, you know, like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 could explore the land. They didn't do that though, did they?
Well, you do explore different lands, but it's kind of the same land over and over again. Like Lothric is really just Lordran over again, and Dragon Lake is essentially just Lordran over again. It's the same place, the same cursed land.
Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy this time.
Oh, you got it this time? Okay.
Oh, I've mapped out all of his moves.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I know that
I
there's
think you have
somebody coming.
less Estus Fusks than you did the last time you tried to fight.
Yeah, but...
But you got this. I believe in you.
Oh,
Oh, you just start right off.
That's fine.
Ouch. Oh. Oh. Yeah, watch you roll off.
Oh,
Wow, that was lucky. Oh man, you had nowhere to go.
No. All right.
So something cool about their tail, or at least his tail. You'll
Oh,
notice
the other guy
one-
doesn't have a tail.
You know, the other one doesn't have one. That's right.
Hmm.
Which means what?
I can attack him from the back and not be as worried about him whipping it around.
Sure, sure. What else does it mean?
The other one's probably been in combat before and lost his tail.
Sure.
It doesn't
sure.
regrow. Oh,
That's-
you can cut it off.
But you can cut it off.
Ah.
Now look at that. You got all that from just something as simple as one of them having a tail and the other one not. Is you got the fact that it won't regrow. You can cut it off. Probably engage in combat with something else. You know, and something so minor as one of them having a tail and one of them not.
And I mean, honestly, like without you mentioning it, I probably wouldn't have extrapolated this far.
Well,
But-
all I did was point out the fact that one had and one didn't, and what did that mean?
Exactly. That just goes to show. Oh, that's right. There's all these guys this way.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back a
where?
little bit. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit here.
To where?
You'll see. Damn. All right. Well, I guess I promised. No, I was gonna go back and use that key. Back where the Sunbro is.
Why don't you kill the boss? You're right here. Go ring the bell of awakening.
The boss is hard. I only have 5 flasks.
Here, why don't you improve your weapon a bit more?
Because I have no souls.
Yeah, you do. You got tons of souls.
Oh, that's true.
You also have humanity if you want to increase your Estus flask. Just
And I guess I could go down to the garden. So many ways I could go.
so you're gonna need some. Did you get any more Estus flasks?
What do you mean?
No, what am I talking about? Titanite shards.
No. Oh, I can't drop these. I can only use one at a time?
Yes, but you can put it on your bar and pop them a bit faster. Yeah, that's the one. It's something that's not the greatest.
So I have to go to equip for that?
Yeah, you gotta put it on your. In fact, you've already got some on your bar already.
I'll do...
Should just scroll to them.
Crush. Yeah, this is terrible.
Nah, no, it's not great. You should try when you turn in to the covenants. Yeah, some of them require turn-ins of humanity, and you can only turn in one at a time. It's agony.
This isn't even satisfying. It's weird.
Alright, so now you can talk to him. You can buy what, 2 more Titanite shards?
Maybe.
You've already got 2.
Oh,
But
yeah,
let's see if you can upgrade again.
Rainforest.
Do it.
Chill.
Now what's required to get to 5? Oh, so you need 3 more. So you'll need another.
Don't get yourself killed.
Alright.
Yeah, you'll need another 1,000 or so.
How much does this get me? 4 hundo.
So you're using up the rest of those should be enough.
And alright, let's see what we got.
Well, you need it.
No, I need 5. 2 of these?
You need 3 of them in total.
Oh, look at that. I think I just got.
And then I don't remember how much it was to actually enforce it. It might be a bit more. Oh, there you go. You have exactly enough. So now you'll notice it got completely removed from the list. And then if you go back out, later on when you find a
Ember, coal, or whatever.
you'll be able to add an element to it, but you'll lose some raw damage in the process.
I see.
So now, how many attack points is that thing worth now?
Oh, dang it.
0.
Look at that.
Boom. 120 on its own now.
120.
That's nice. And every point in dex you add to it will also increase your.
I just think I might want to put a hat on or something. Unless it gives me a fat
That
one.
one's heavy. That's like 4 pound. That's a 4-pound helmet.
Yeah, the other ones were 3.
There was another one that was 2.6, but I don't think that's within your light range. Try it out though. You look great.
Nope.
No.
You have to be very light.
Yeah, it's like 25%.
I might just need to start getting used to the heavier roll.
I think it's 25 and under is light, and then
How much is this way?
75 and over is heavy.
Always half a pound.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
nothing.
not. Oh, you should be rocking the longbow though, because it's better.
We'll see. Okay.
Yeah, still good. Still good.
How much better is it? Just
Well,
out
at the
of
moment,
curiosity.
it's only like 5 points better. Go up. There you go.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
only 5 points better, but you know later on it could be worth more. Also, if you click on look at its stats, and compare the two. Yeah, they've got the same one, but if you look at
requirement
shot range, oh no, shot range is the same. Yeah, I guess it's just a requirement thing. Weird.
And just straight damage.
Yeah.
Alright, gargoyles, let's do this.
Okay, are you gonna get up to 10 potions or no?
Do I have the humanity for it? Oh, I have a bunch of humanity.
You got a bunch of hard humanity.
Sounds dirty when you say that.
Yeah.
I need 2, right? I need to be human. And
Yes,
then I
you
need
need
to
to be human, and then you'll need to. And there's another of course, you know, summoning people requires being human as well. So you'll be able to see people to summon you for help. But this is a very, just so you know, this is a very popular invasion area.
Great.
And you'll need to, and you might be invaded on the way to the boss.
Can you still fight the boss if you're invaded?
You can run in, if you ignore the invasion and run right in. Yeah, you can, and they'll get kicked out to their own world.
Oh, that's nice.
But they'll try to stop you, of course. And it takes a while to like zone in.
So they can attack me while I'm zoning.
Yes.
Jerks.
I've actually been attacked in a later boss while I was trying to run in, because I was trying so hard to beat this one boss. I was so hard.
Did we discuss this on this cast, how you just refuse help on any boss?
Oh, you've already discussed it, but yeah.
So frustrating.
The first time I ever fight a boss, I always, any game really, I play it completely by myself. It actually makes playing Monster Hunter as a multiplayer game quite difficult, because I like to play the entire game by myself, and then
Hey,
only once I'm like really well established
Oh god, what did I do?
will I accept help.
Well, Monster Hunter is different because you only have like 3 deaths as a party. And so if other people are eating those deaths up, you're like, well,
That's true.
I wish you wouldn't have done that. You're less helpful.
Ooh. You playing it frisky there.
Playing it frisky.
Now my question is, are you going to actually try and blast through?
Oh yeah.
Because those other guys will come up behind you if you don't. Yeah, there we go. Make sure they don't get. Yeah, make sure they don't block the way.
Piece of cake.
Nice. All right, you got it this time. You got 10 flasks,
Yeah.
and they're a +1, and you've got a +5 weapon. Are you going to try to cut his tail? Oh, who's that?
What? Oh, it's my buddy.
It's up to you. But
No,
yeah, he can totally
Travis
help
is watching.
you out. I'll be judgmental.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
we should
you got
go. We
company.
should
You better go.
We should go.
All right, here we go. Right off the bat.
Oh, so much more damage.
So apparently, I remember reading an article
okay, let's
before
run.
Dark Souls 3 came out. People kept asking, will I be able to cut enemies' tails off, you know, and use them as weapons like you can in this game? And I don't know where they got the idea, but apparently in Japan, they are under the impression that we don't like that, or that maybe the Japanese audience doesn't like it. I don't know. But From Software is under the impression that the players don't like the chopping of tails off. And I don't know where they got that impression. Maybe a couple people don't like it, but if they don't like it, then they don't have to do it. But I really like it. I think it's super cool.
Oh,
Nice, you got it. And now that's yours. Even if you die now, you've got it. Oh, you're doing a ton of damage this time. You
feel like it.
Yeah, you're ripping into them. So this is the same rules as any Dark Souls fight. Focus on one and kill one fast, so that you don't have to.
Oh, do they both breathe fire now?
So that you don't have to both be fighting them at the same time. No, I think you just lost track of which one was which.
Me? No. They're
Oh,
both breathing fire.
You're right. All right, drink again. Oh man,
This is bad.
watching you is so nerve-wracking. I swear.
Or just kill them both at the same time. Oh, bathe in their blood.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh,
You
that
have the helm,
was
too.
satisfying.
Twin humanity, so that's different. Don't worry about him.
Hey, come on, man. I always finish my boss
Look how many
fights with
souls
an arrow.
he's got. It's
Nice.
impressive.
That was satisfying. I did feel like I was doing a ton of damage, though.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Kicking butt.
I did get a ton of souls, though.
Make your way up top.
God, I hope I don't have to go back to get to...
Now you can actually see that fortress. Remember where Sigmar
Yeah.
or Sigmar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
Sigmar.
It's Sigward in 3. It's Sigmar in this one.
That's okay, sure. Yeah, then there's another fortress there, and if you look straight up, again,
That's
it
definitely
almost.
the
But
Great
if you look to the left, you can see just the tip of another like castle. you'll go
Yes,
there
that's
too, right? Isn't that amazing? Like
That's
just
the
being
ship.
able to see all these places from so early on.
It's pretty
It's
neat.
mind blowing.
Yeah, I hope I don't have to go back through all those guys. Oh, try kicking? I have to fight more? To get back to a save point, because I didn't kill a lot of the guys.
Oh, that's true. You ran past everybody. Well, you know, we'll see what happens, huh? You did just shoot that guy with an arrow. Boom. He'll be too. His death will have scared all the others.
Yeah,
Ooh.
probably. Oh, it's not that big of a fall. I would have been fine.
Slightly intimidating. There it is. The first Bell of Awakening.
Ba-ring.
Oh, we got a
pretty.
Yeah, right. We got a cutscene here.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Didn't do anything.
Oh, because remember you were told by the
I need to be two,
Crestfallen
right?
Knight that there's two.
Still,
Crestfallen
expected
Warrior.
it to do something.
Right. So you know how he said there was a hunchback in the tower?
Uh-huh.
He's not really a hunchback.
There's nobody in the... Shit, never mind. Literally just gonna say there's nobody in the tower.
Greetings. I am Oswald
Voice
of
acting is so
Karim,
good.
the Park.
Karim, also from the same guy that the guy was in prison.
Indeed, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Let's start with this.
This gesture is amazing.
Is it the one he's doing right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
There's no talk, which is weird.
Well,
Everybody else has
that's true. There is
additional
yeah.
talk.
Maybe he's got nothing else to talk to you. These are interesting. Take a look at this item.
This one.
It's Purging Stone.
Purging Stone, ash-colored stone encasing a skull. A secret treasure of Astor, the Earl of Karim. Reduces curse buildup and breaks curse. Humans are helpless against curses and can only redirect their influence. The Purging Stone does not dispel curses, but receives them as a surrogate. The stone itself was once a person or some other being.
So now, if you were to be cursed, this would be a good item. You'll notice too that they mentioned somebody named Astor, the Earl of Karim. Like, what's his deal and why is he related to cursing? And there's indictment.
Yeah. Indict. Slip sold by Bishop of Velka, goddess of sin. If you are killed by an invader, use this to report the crime of that trespasser. The indicted player will be added to a list of unfortunate souls who will one day face the wrath of the blades of the Dark Moon.
Okay, now stop for a second. So, Velka, goddess of sin, was in the third game. If you recall, in Undead, in the Undead settlement, there is a small little
Shrine in the
shrine
yeah, okay.
in the sewers
Yeah.
that talks about the Velka, and you can request absolution from her.
Okay. I remember that.
Right. So this is so this shows that because it's sold by a bishop. So obviously this guy that we're speaking to is some sort of bishop of Velka, because he says that sin is his domain, right? So he's obviously related to Velka in some manner. And then this is cool because it says you are killed by an invader. So if somebody actually invades your world and kills you, it'll use up when you use this indictment on them, people who are blades of the Dark Moon, which was a covenant in 3 as well, will come after them, and they're basically like police. And their color is the invaders of their blue. So anyone who invades someone, you indict them, and then they'll come after them. So unfortunately, that means if nobody's using indictments, then the blades of the Dark Moon don't have really much to do. So they try to encourage you to use them because then they'll be punished.
I get it. So it's like putting a bounty or a
Exactly, it's like putting a
wanted
bounty.
poster.
Exactly. And remember these people who Blades of the Dark Moon, because they'll come up later too. And then there's a couple other items here too.
Homeward
That's
Bone.
Homeward Bone.
Book of the Guilty, online play item. Checklist of indicted players. The goddess of sin, Velka, oversees this list of the guilty who have disrespected the gods or their covenants and shall one day face the wrath of the Blades of the Dark Moon. It's just a book of
It's a book of all the people who are currently indicted, yeah.
Okay.
And then you've
Whoa.
got a miracle, which you should also check out. Look how expensive it is.
Yeah. Miracle of black-haired witch Velka.
So now they call her a black-haired witch, more than just or different from a goddess.
Uh-huh.
So, but she's black-haired, so let's remember that.
Temporary auto counter versus heavy damage. For each sin, there's a punishment, and it is the task of Goddess Velka to define the sin and mete out the punishment.
Cool. And then there's her talisman.
Focus action medium for casting Miracle of Gods. This black tuft of hair that serves as a talisman belongs to Velka, Goddess of Sin. It casts miracles not by drawing upon faith, but intelligence.
So now if you've decided to level a sorcerer and you've gone intelligence this whole time, if you decide to cast miracles, you can pull this out and not have to respec your stat or anything, which actually you can't do in this game, by the way.
What do you mean?
All your stats are permanent.
Oh, I see. So
You
there's no,
cannot change. There's no
finger
comeback.
rebirth thing.
That's right. And then
Bite ring. Despite the dreadful... Oh, I should start at the beginning. One of the infamous bite rings, commissioned by Sir Arstor of Karam.
there's that guy again.
Despite the dreadful rumors surrounding its creation, this ring is an unmistakable asset in its ability to help prevent bleeding.
That's nice. So remember those skeletons in the beginning who were giving you blood?
Yeah, and
that would help you with that. And then the next one is
poison bite, same
Basically the same
descriptor,
thing.
only to prevent poison. Ring of Sacrifice. This mythical ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, but the ring itself breaks. And then we're back to our homeward bone. Oh. Abandoned Covenant. Request absolution. I'm afraid that if I actually click on that, he does it instead of tells me about it.
well, why don't you find out?
Huh.
You have not sinned. So there's no.
I assume that's online play.
No, it's actually not. Well, actually, yes, it is, but it's also not. So one of the ways that you can sin in this game is by attacking an enemy but not killing him.
An enemy being anybody.
Sorry, not an enemy, an NPC. Let's say you accidentally kill or you attack Andre, and now he hates you, and you're like, I need you to make stuff for me, buddy. You can go to this guy and request absolution, and it'll erase
I
that.
did accidentally kill somebody. Or
Yeah,
hit somebody.
You
but-
can't undo that, but you can undo hitting somebody as long as you run away from them and come to this guy.
Oh,
You can make up for it.
that's pretty neat. I wish there was a bonfire closer to him. That'd be cool.
All right. There would have been I think a covenant thing here too, but I don't.
I have to abandon my covenant in order to.
Or this might be a way to just. Oh, actually, this might be a way to just leave a covenant too if you've built into it. I don't remember. I haven't messed around with the covenant stuff too much.
Thou art welcome anytime.
He wasn't there before, was he?
That is correct. He didn't come until you
rung the
rang
bell.
the bell of awakening.
Whoa.
Everybody in these games has this evil laugh.
Yeah, it was a little like, oh yeah, he's a cool dude. Come back and visit. No.
It's good for you.
It is. Except for these assholes. Oh!
I'd laugh if you fell.
I wouldn't. Be very sad. I want to see what I got from them.
You got a helmet and an axe. So axes and halberds tend to be strength and dex weapons. You'll notice that the parameters are the same. If you look at the halberd below it, not exactly the same, but roughly. Yeah, and their parameter bonuses are also related. So if you're going for a mix between strength and dex, halberds and the like are a pretty good combination.
Cool. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, well look at all these items have descriptions on them as well.
Gargoyle Helm. Helm of the Gargoyle, an enchanted creature that guarded the Bell of Awakening and the belfry of the Undead Church. This bronze helm was for mere appearance's sake, as Gargoyle's skin is naturally hard. Little in the way of defense can be expected from it. Oh.
But it looks awesome.
Yeah.
It's still actually the best defense helmet you have.
That's true. That's true. I kind of want to read this now. Sliced tail gargoyles guarding the Bell of Awakening at a church or patrolling in Encore Londo. That's a place in.
And Orlando.
Yeah, that's a place in 3, isn't it?
It is. You're
Yeah.
correct.
Can be used as bronze battle axe. Bends dramatically during large attacks. Like its nature as a tail.
So actually, if you attack with it, you will, and like you swing, you'll actually see it slightly bend.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Son of a
Oh
bitch.
man, you got yourself a situation here. You could drop down and see how many you could
gonna
hit
plunging
with a
attack.
plunging attack. You could see if you could bait them to come upstairs.
Oh, and then
no.
knights down there. Alright, here we
Hey,
go.
you got fire bombs. That's what I know. Hey, nice.
Oh
nice.
god, oh god, okay.
You got almost all of them. That's impressive.
Oh, and then there was like their death throw that they just lunged out and attacked me with.
I think. Oh man. Oh man. Maybe we should climb up those stairs again.
That
Or the
not a
ladder.
terrible idea, as long as I can get up before they hit me.
I can't believe they all just stuck around the whole time.
They waited for me to.
One of them's coming up.
You good? You good? Oh.
Nice. I think you're good. Oh, one of
Nice.
them moved, and I was like, wow.
Go. Yep. Nice. I am very satisfied with that whole situation.
Now you have a couple more places to go too.
More.
You know that the second Bell of Awakening is far below.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up, bitch?
What I would do is I would attempt to.
I'm gonna go level up.
I'd go to Firelink Shrine because Firelink Shrine.
I didn't even see how much those rings were. Did you happen to see how much those rings were?
I think one of them was 10,000.
Oh, okay, those are expensive.
I think. I don't. I'm sure someone in the comments will say how much it is, and I'll be like, oh, okay,
Because
whatever.
I mean, like you said, the one that like gets rid of curse might be a little helpful.
One of the rings? No, it reduces blood and poison buildup.
Yeah, blood. That's what I meant.
How much dex can bonus per? How many more damage can you get for 1 point of dex? 4.
Oh, it's not bad.
Go up and keep going up at each one and see how much you're getting. See if there's any diminishing returns as you go.
4, 4, 4,
2.
2, 3, 2,
Yeah. So it looks like you start
So
to hit
4,
some
4.
diminishing returns
4, 2.
with the scimitar.
Oh yeah, well, as soon as I hit 20. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I believe the max is like, not the max. There's no max, but you'd probably need, like 40 or 50 is when it starts to.
Become significant.
Yeah, depending on the item. Some strength weapons require a 40 or a 50 in them to
Yikes.
even wield.
Yikes. I feel pretty good with that. I think we can go with that.
How many points did you put in dex?
3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And 1, 2, 3 in endurance.
Well, you got a lot of. That's pretty impressive.
A lot of souls.
A lot of levels.
Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a good place to stop.
Yeah, I need to think about where I'm gonna
Look at
go
your
next.
sexy face.
Yeah.
A little
Kinda
baby, like a baby
I was gonna say,
cake,
kinda low-
almost.
low
A
budget.
baby beef cake.
Baby beefcake.
All right, well,
Hey, we're Rough Night Gaming. I'm Marcus.
and I'm Travis.
And we'll see you next time.